So it's time. We'll start the session. Thank you once again for joining this session. We are really happy to host you in this session today. As you all know, the topic for today is how you can integrate with the workplace apps to Zoho Projects. And that will be the topic for today. And I'm Priyanka. I will be a presenter for today's session. I also have Maria here with me. She is a co-presenter. I also have other team members here, Swati and Rishi, and also Vadivelu will be joining here shortly. So they will be helping you with some of the Q&As that you have in this session. So you would have already went through with the platform. You would have found the Q&A session, the reaction zone on the bottom. So I would encourage all of you to use the same. If you have any doubts while the session is going on, you can ask all of your doubts, post your queries using the Q&A session that you find on the bottom, the button that you find on the bottom, the question like icon. And if you want to give us any reactions, such as maybe clapping hands, a thumbs up, maybe that and all you can give using the reaction button that you have in the bottom. Okay. So with that being said, let me share my screen. Do acknowledge if you're able to see my presentation as well. Are you all able to see my presentation? Is it clear for you? Yes? Great. All right. Thank you so much for the acknowledgement. So let's begin the session. So the integration of Zoho Projects and Workplace is the topic for today. And in this particular topic, the agenda is going to be the overview of Zoho Workplace apps. So you would have been a customer or a person who's been using Zoho Projects. So we wanted to give you how Zoho Workplace works, and vice versa if you are a customer of Zoho Workplace. And if you wish to also have an overview of Zoho Projects, we do have it in the agenda where we will be showing you a surface level explanation of these two products and how it works. And then we will dive into the integration of these two apps. That is how Zoho Workplace apps integrates with Zoho Projects and how you can benefit from the same. So that is the agenda. And the first topic is the overview of Zoho Workplace, isn't it? So the first topic is Workplace, and Workplace is a bundle of application. It has about 8 apps in the Workplace bundle, and it lets you to enhance the way you create, collaborate, and communicate. So what are the apps that Zoho Workplace has is you have Mail, Click, Connect, Meeting, Work Drive, Writer, Sheet, and Show. So these are all the apps that Workplace has, okay? And for you to show a quick glance of Zoho Workplace, this is it. This is how the Zoho Workplace platform looks like. And on the top, you will be listed with all the apps I just listed for you, okay? This is the dashboard of Zoho Workplace where you get a bird eye view of all the apps right from here. Okay, you can see the recent updates of the apps and whatever you want to see that was recently updated in the app. And if you want to delve into the app as well, you can select the particular app and you can dive into the app as well. And to put it in simple terms, for you to create content, you have Writer, Sheet, and Show. Okay, so Writer is a documentation application where you can create documents and you can collaborate. Sheet is where you can update all of your data and info in an enhanced manner using the Sheet platform. And Show is for your presentation. For you to see the particular apps, let me show you. Here on the top, you have Writer, Sheet, and Show, right? Gonna click on the Writer and select a document. So each of these products have extensive feature that will let you to, use the full, let you use the full advantage of this particular platform. But just that we have a time constraint, I'm not diving into the technicalities or the extensive features of the particular product. I'm just showing you a surface level explanation of how much or what this product is, okay? The Writer platform allows you to create documentations. And you also have Zia, where you can make use of the AI for you to understand the readability, the spelling errors, the grammars in your particular document. If you wish to share this document with your colleagues, you can do that by using the share option on the top, and you can mention or specify their email address and you can share it with them. You can give them different accesses such as share, edit, view and comment, and edit fields is also available. So let's say I have shared the document with one of my colleague and the person is actually coming and viewing my document. Here, they can give me comments for a particular phrase, for a paragraph, for a word as well. Here you have a comment option. Can you see? So I'm going to give a comment for this particular paragraph. I can say this has to be rephrased, this is grammatically incorrect, or I can also say this paragraph simply should be removed. I can give any feedback and that comment will be added for this particular paragraph alone. Okay. And apart from this, let's say you have given your colleague the access to edit this document. When the colleague edits this document, it will be color coded for you to differentiate who has made what changes. That's about the writer. Then you have sheet, where you can create your sheet with the data that you have for you to analyze and infer in an enhanced manner. Here you can create charts for you to have a graphical representation of your data. Here again, you can share your sheet using the share button on the top and you can click on share. Give them various accesses. And here you can comment on a single cell as well using the add comment option. Here again, you can specify if the data is incorrect or if the data has to be changed, etc. can be given as a feedback. You can work together in a particular sheet and make changes, and you can use this for further processes. Then you have show. That is your presentation document. Excuse me for a moment. Then you have the presentation product, which allows you to create presentations. Here you can see that the presentation that I've done for this particular webinar has also been done with the show only. Here you can share your presentation with your colleagues with using this invite collaborator option on the top. Give them various accesses as listed here. And here again, you can allow the colleague to give you comments on the particular slide, on the particular presentation, or even a single picture, single word on the slide. By just dragging on the particular phrase, they will be able to give you comments using the comment section. Can you see here? They can give you comments, so you will be notified that this particular phrase or the word that they're talking about needs changes. So you don't have to individually call them, individually having to chat with them for you to have better understanding on what they're giving feedback for. It's made very, very simple here, allowing them to collaborate on the same platform that we are working on. So we saw write a sheet and show, and that's for creating your contents. And then we have for collaboration, Work Drive and Meeting. Work Drive is a repository platform where you can save your files and folders, and Meetings has extensive features for you to conduct meetings for your internal and external participants. Let me show you. On the top, you have Work Drive, and you will be listed with your files and folders you've already saved. And for you to create one, you have to click on the new, and you can fetch your files and folders from different cloud services or from your local computer and save it here. And you can also create team folders using the team folder option here. I can beside it. I can give it a name. I can make it public or private. I can invite the participant, whoever I want, and I can create a team folder for them. Once I create a team folder, whatever files and folders I create in the team folder will be available for all the members I've shared or created in the particular team folder. Okay. And let's say if I want to share a particular folder, that is not a part of a team folder. Here on the top, you have various accesses that you can give, such as organize, edit, view and comment, and view. You can use these permissions and you can share it with anybody in your organization. Here, you can also share it with an external participant. That you just have to click on the change visibility option and you can choose anyone on the internet, and then you can copy the link and share it with the person. So the person doesn't really have to be inside your organization in order to have access for this file. So that is how you will share and collaborate using WorkDrive. And one notable thing is your files that are saved in Writer, Sheet, and Show will not occupy any space in your WorkDrive because it will be just stored as links. Only the images, the videos, the audio files that you're saving in the WorkDrive will only occupy space. Okay. And then the next platform we are going to discuss is Meeting, where you will be able to conduct meetings and webinars. So for you to conduct meetings, all that you have to do is schedule your meetings using the schedule option, or you can go to Meet Now for you to instantly start a meeting as well. Once you start a meeting, you will be able to share your meeting. You'll be able to share the meeting link with your participants for them to join, or you can also add them as a participant in order for an invitation to be sent to them for them to join. Okay. Meetings has options such as to lock the meeting, record the meeting, and again, it allows you to set restrictions for the participants if they can on their mic, if they can do screen sharing, etc. can be done with meetings. Then you have webinars. Webinars allows you to broadcast your informative stuff, whatever you want to broadcast for your audience, and you can do that. You can also record the webinar, and you can automate thank you mailers, and you can send recordings, and you can automate the process as well. Here in the webinar, you will be allowed to track the source registration. Like, for example, let's say you are embedding the webinar link in your Twitter, in your Facebook, etc. You will be able to track which platform has brought in the most registrations as well. That is also available using the webinar platform inside your meeting. That's about meetings and webinars. And on the left side, you can see the individual features, meetings, webinars. Files allows you to see the recordings of your meetings and webinars, and analytics lets you to see the count of participants, how the session has gone, how much minutes you've done the session, and the people joined in the particular meeting or webinar, and the duration they've stayed in the particular session will be recorded here. That's about analytics and files. So we are done with the collaboration apps, that is WorkDrive and Meeting. And next, for you to improve the way you communicate, you have Mail, Click, and Connect. So Mail, as you know, for you to have a formal communication, it is always required for you to have a mail platform emailing solution where you have Zoho Mail. So Zoho Mail is, as the name suggests, it works as a mailing platform, but I would like to show you some key features it has for you to collaborate better with your colleagues. So for example, let's say you receive a very important email and you want to share the email with one of your colleagues asking for their, suggestion on that. So for that, on the bottom, you have a comment box here. You can simply add the person and you can share the conversation with that person. So whoever you have commented here will be able to see the particular conversation and they can give you comments on the particular mail. So you can have a contextual discussion on the mail and then you can take the consequent action for the mail, maybe taking up a task or maybe replying to the email. Even you can do all those things by getting the feedback from your colleague. This is how simple you can share an email instead of having to call them, instead of having to copy paste the message or forwarding the message. You can simply tag the person here and let the person see your mails. And on an advanced version, you also have sharing and delegation, where you can add delegates here. So you can see that I've already added 3 different delegates. I can also simply specify a name here and give them different accesses: read, write, and also send on behalf and send as. What are these permissions and what is this mailbox delegation I'm talking about is, let's say I am absent for some time and I wish somebody else to take care of my mailbox on my absence. I can simply share my mailbox with someone saying, on my absence, do take care of the whole of my mailbox. So once I specify the person here and give them access as write and send as, this person will have access to the whole of my mailbox, all my emails, all my folders, and they will be able to reply to those emails using their own mail address, or even my mail address as a from address can be used. And for that, you can give send on behalf, where they will be able to use their own mail address to reply to your emails, or you can choose send as option, where they'll be able to use your email address as a from address to send emails. So this is about mailbox delegation, which is the extensive version how you can delegate your work, that is your emails and work. You also have folder sharing. If you do not want to share the whole of your mailbox, you can also share specific folders. Works the same way as mailbox delegation, where only folders are being shared and that particular folder will be taken care by your colleague. We saw mail and how you can use some of the collaborative features. And next we are going to see Click. So Click is an internal communication platform which lets you to communicate with the people in your organization. So here you can choose to do direct communication with the person by choosing the person, whoever you want to talk to, and you can send messages. You can use the pin icon to attach your attachments, and you also have modes of communication such as audio, video calls, and you can also do a screen sharing session with this particular person alone. And you also have group chats where you can add group messages. You can add your teammates here. You can have a group message conversation going on here. You can send emojis. You can conduct meetings for the particular group chat. And you also have channels that you can maintain in Click. Apart from that, you also have status. So what is the significance of status is that, let's say you are available at the moment, but a person who would want to talk to you will want to know your availability before they call you or text you. So you can actually avail these options such as available, or if you are engaged at work, you can say I'm engaged at work, etc. can be changed. And you can let the person know that you are available or not. You can also say I am taking a meal break, so I may not be available for 60 minutes or so for me to instantly attend to your messages. That can also be done. And you can change your status from available, engaged at work, meal break, and do not disturb. Okay, all of these options are available in your Click platform. And then we finished with mail, Click, meeting, and the final product we're going to see is Connect. I would say Connect is one of my favorite application because it just works like social media platform. You could ask me, why would I use such a platform in a business environment? I would say it is always necessary for us to spice up the way we talk to our employees. It shouldn't always be very formal where we send and receive emails, right? Let's say you want to do a Pongal celebration in your organization. So if you're going to just, type out a mail saying what are all the exciting events that's going to happen for Pongal, and you just forward the email to everyone, how exciting is that? But instead, you can use the Connect platform where you can simply go and post the message here saying the Pongal celebration is happening and we are actually, organizing a lot of events which you can come and participate. Everybody in your organization will have access to that particular post. They can like the post and comment on the post. Apart from this, not just messages, you can also post announcements. You can post polls where you can get suggestions from your organization members. You can also post events. You can post questions. You can receive comments, answers separately as well. So this way, you are finding a way to bring everybody in your organization to one platform where they get to see the views of others and also bond in an even mature way. And that is achieved by Connect. And another important feature that Connect holds is the town halls. Town halls is a sort of meeting that you can conduct where you allow participants to ask you questions and you can set panelists who will answer those questions. And what is so important here is that I would give you a very small example, and that is maybe the real time example that we have in our company. In our company, we would do these town halls where our CEO comes online and answers all of our questions, and our employees would have doubts with a lot of things, and they would post their questions and get their questions answered. And it is very important to answer questions in a company, right? So a company person can have a lot of questions, and without the questions being answered, they may have doubts on their roles and their work efficiency could be affected. So town halls lets you to clarify all of those doubts. You can have panelists who could answer the questions for those participants. So that is about Connect, and I finished with all of the products of a workplace that we have. And all of the apps that I discussed right now is tightly integrated. And as I already showed you the dashboard, you will be able to see a bird eye view of all of those apps in the dashboard itself. Let's say you have a meeting, you've organized a meeting, you will be able to see that being reflected in your calendar automatically. And that will again send you the meeting link to your mail. So you can see the connection, right? So all of the apps are well integrated. And I've given you enough introduction to Workplace and how tightly it is integrated and what you can benefit from the same. And now it's time we see what projects is bringing to the table and how much you can achieve and how much you can leverage from projects. And then we will slowly move into how the integration between projects and Workplace will benefit you. And with that, I'd like to call upon Maria, who will be giving you an introduction to Zoho Projects.
Thank you, Priyanka. Hello, all. Let me just quickly share my screen with you. Just give me a minute, please. All right, so I think my screen is visible to you and my voice is clear. So it'll be good if you could just give me a thumbs up so that we could just proceed with the session. Perfect. Thank you so much. So yes, this is Maria. So I'm part of Zoho Projects team. So right now we will be discussing few details about Zoho Projects and the applications which can be integrated with Zoho Projects. So let's get started. So Zoho Projects is a cloud-based project management software which helps you to plan your projects, track work efficiently, and also it helps to collaborate with your team. So this is basically a platform which helps you to plan, track, and collaborate with your team very easily and efficiently from a single application. So you don't have to keep sending n number of emails to and fro emails asking for an update regarding a project or regarding a task. So this avoids multiple email conversations, and at a single click and from a single application, you will be able to check out the status of the project, the status of the task, and all the details related to your projects. So a quick introduction of projects. So this is a cloud-based online project management solution, which helps you to plan, track, and collaborate. So we are not specifically designed our application for industry. So it's like we have designed Zoho projects so that it can be used for all the industries. So this can be helpful for various industries. So it can be used in the manufacturing industry, in the IT industry, construction. So this is not specifically related to a certain industry. So this is accepted globally by all the users. So in the methodology which we have in the project management, right? So we have different methodologies like the Agile methodology, Scrum. So like this, we follow the waterfall methodology. This is the traditional waterfall methodology which we follow in Zoho projects. So as I told you earlier, you will be able to plan your projects, track work efficiently, and collaborate with your teams globally. So these are few of the key features which we have in Zoho projects. So you will be able to create projects, which will be followed by milestones, task list, and tasks. You will be able to manage your timesheets to know the productive hours of your users. You will be able to add internal and external users within projects. And you will also have Gantt reports. So visual representation of your projects is also available. So calendar to track your daily activities on daily, monthly, and weekly basis. And we also have an interesting option, an inbuilt issue tracking module, which helps our users to track the problems or issues which they face within each project. And we do have automations within Zoho projects, which will help you to automate your routine work, and you don't have to keep on repeating it again and again. Instead, you just automate it. Collaboration is made very easy. And apart from the web application, we do have the mobile application too. So we do have iOS and Android applications. So let me just quickly take you to our Zoho Projects portal so that you can just have a look like how the application looks exactly. So yes, this is our Zoho Projects portal. So this is how it will look. So in the home page, you will get to see a bird's eye view of all the data related to the projects in your portal. So we have the personal dashboard as well as the portfolio dashboard. So this will be available within your portal so that you'll get to see how many active projects you have, how many tasks are there, how many open issues or bugs you have at a single glance. And you'll also be able to see all the projects which you have created within your portal. And the status of the project will also be visible so that it will be easier for you to check the status and update accordingly. So the modules which I told you, right? So that will be available within each project. So we'll have the dashboard within each project so that you'll get an idea about what is the status of that project. And apart from that, we have the milestones. This will be a different phases of your life, the goals which has to be achieved. So that you can segregate as milestones over here. And then comes the task list and tasks, which will be your do-to list. So these are the things which you'll be assigning to your users, and the users will be working on the task on daily basis. So by just looking at this view, you'll get to see how many open tasks are there, what are the tasks in different statuses, and also you will be able to see how many tasks are there in that specific project. So this will be very easy for you to track the day-to-day activities, and also you can manage. And if in case you want to take a report of all these activities, that can also be done. So the next option which we have in today's session is about Zoho Projects and Zoho Click integration. So be it any project management tool, or be it any project for that matter, collaboration plays a vital role, right? With your team members, you will not be able to work on any project, or you will not know the updates regarding the projects, right? So for this, collaboration is very important. So here we have made collaborating with your team very easy so that you can integrate Zoho Projects with Zoho Click. You can add, manage, track all your project related activities from Click, and you don't have to move or switch between the applications. So from Click itself, you will be able to see what are the tasks. You can manage your tasks, you can manage your issues related to Zoho Projects. So let me just quickly show you how these two powerful apps can be integrated. So we have three cases in the case of Zoho Click integration with Zoho Projects. The first case is when the organization has a Zoho Projects account with a portal. So if you have a portal which is already existing, you can directly go to the Click admin panel, and within the integration section, you will have Zoho Projects option there. So all you have to do is just click on Zoho Projects, and it will take you to another page where you will have to select your Zoho Projects portal. So the next slide, or the next image over here will show you choose your portal. So if you've already created a Zoho Projects portal, all you have to do is just select the portal over here and you're good to go. So once this is done, your Click will be integrated with Zoho Projects. So the second case is when the org admin does not have a Zoho Projects portal, but a super admin has a Zoho Projects account with portal. So if this is the case, what you can do is the configuration page will display like this. So you can see a message which is showing up over here, right? Your organization owner already has a Zoho Projects portal. Please check with your organization owner to configure the Zoho Projects portal. So in this case, what you can do is the org admin can contact the super admin to map the portal for the organization. Mapped with your Click org. So next case is organization admin does not have a Zoho Projects account with a portal. So this will be, so when you have not created a portal or when you don't have a Zoho Projects account, what you can do is you can navigate to the admin panel, configuration tasks, and you will have a toggle button instead of a configuration button. Okay. In this case, you will not be able to see Zoho Projects option under integration. So this is from the Click page. So here, what you have to do is you will be able to create a portal. So it will ask you to create a Zoho Projects portal. And once that is done, you will be able to map the same with your Click org. So once done, you can create a task and Click will assign the task to a project and to a portal. So these are the three cases which we have in projects and Click integration. So once you are done with the integration, so now you have mapped your Click org with Zoho Projects portal. So what you can do by using this integration? So that is what is mentioned here. So here what you can do is you can configure a project. So once your integration is done, you can configure a project and you will be able to map a Click channel with a specific project, so that it will be easier for you to collaborate, and it will also be easy for you to discuss related to that project using the mapping of channels with Click. So that is what is shown. That is what is mentioned here. So here you can configure the project, and once done, you can map it with the Click channel. So once that is done, if in case you have mapped a channel by mistake, instead of mapping another channel, you mapped the wrong channel. So in that case, what you can do is you will be able to remove the mapping also. So all you have to do is you just have to click on the remove option, and it will ask you whether you are sure to. You will get a pop-up message stating that whether you're sure to remove the task tab. Then if you want to remove it, you can click on the remove and remove the mapping. So now we will see how you can manage your tasks and issues from Click itself. So instead of switching between Click and projects, if you are in the Click page or the Click application, you will be able to manage your project tasks and issues from within Zoho Click itself. So this is how your tasks and issues will appear within Zoho Click. So you will be able to add your tasks. So the first slide is about the first image shows you the task. So from here itself, you will be able to create a task. And the second image is about issues or bugs. So from the Click application, you will be able to add tasks and issues. So apart from adding tasks and issues from for the projects in Click, you will also be able to manage your tasks and issues notification within Click itself. So here you will get to see two images where you will see like options for which case you want the notification to be triggered in the case of a task or issue. So here you can select the required option, and once you hit on save, that will get saved, and based on the options which you have selected here, the notification will get triggered for your task and issue related activities. So this will be very easy for you to manage the notifications. And if in case you don't want anything which is not relevant to you, you can just leave it as blank. So for whichever action you want to get notified, you can just select those options here. So the next interesting option within Zoho Click and Zoho Projects integration is you'll be able to create a task or raise a bug using the message action itself. So here you have the message of the Click, right? So if you just see on the right side, you will have two options. So one is create task or create issue. So you don't have to go to your projects portal to create a task or an issue. Instead, from within the message action itself, you will be able to create a task or raise an issue for a specific project. And we do have a projects bot also. So this helps you to know the details about the tasks, and you can also set up the notification for this specific bot. So you have all these options here. So notify me of the task assigned, I created, I'm assigned to. So you can choose the options which are required. Based on that, the notification for the project bot will get triggered. So apart from these options, we do have a collated view where you will be able to see all your tasks of your projects. So we have the classic view, plain view, and the Kanban view. So all these three views are available within Click itself. So when you just go to your Zoho Click org, you can very well see the projects tab over there, and there you will be able to see all these three views, which will be easy for you to access your project data from within Click itself. So the Click and Projects integration gives you a lot of options. So the first main thing is you don't have to switch between applications. So from Click itself, you'll be able to manage all your project related activities and also get an update regarding the project activities using the notification option. So the next application which we will be discussing is about WorkDrive. So we have integration with Zoho WorkDrive also. So Zoho Project integrates with Zoho WorkDrive. So this will help you to manage all your document related activities. So by default, Zoho Projects will have the documents as one of the module within each project, and this is powered by Zoho WorkDrive. So this will be a default integration. And using this integration, you will be able to create files and team folders. You will be able to invite your colleagues and you will be able to work with them. And apart from that, you'll also be able to assign different roles, restrict the access of the users, and you will also be able to restore deleted files and folders whenever you want to do. So these are the benefits of this integration. So to integrate Zoho WorkDrive with Zoho Projects, you will have to go to the setup page of Zoho Projects, and under the marketplace, you will have Zoho Apps option. So there you will have Zoho WorkDrive, and you will have to enable this integration, and you have to enable all these options over here. And once you click on update, the integration will get set. Integration will get set up. So once the integration is done, what are the activities which you can do within the projects? So you can create team folders. You can also manage users. Like if in case you don't want a specific profile to have the complete access of that specific folder, so you can restrict the access of the users for that specific team folder. So that is what is mentioned here. I'll quickly take you to the Zoho Projects portal where you can see these options. So under the documents module, the construction project is the team folder, and I have added these files within that folder. So once I click on this, I will have all these options, manage users. So I was telling about restricting the access of the users, right? So I can do it from this section. So manage users, I can just add the users, or so that based on the role, the work drive role which they have, the access level will be for that respective users. So if he is an admin, he will have the complete access, organizer, editor, commenter. So based on whatever role they have, the access will be available for that specific team folder. So if in case I have not added any team folder, I'll just show you how this page looks. So this is how it will look. So it will show you an option to create associate team folder. So by clicking on it, you will get to a page where you will be able to create a team folder and give the access of the users for that specific team folder. Or else, if you want to pick up a file or a folder from the work drive. So if you already have a work drive account and from there you want to just add a folder, in that case, you can click on associate existing so that it will list the folders which are available within your work drive account, and that can be added over here. And again, so you can restrict the access of the users based on your requirement. So the next option which we have within the work drive integration is you will be able to associate, disassociate, and delete team folders. So associate, I just showed you right now. So this is how you create or associate a team folder. And apart from this, we have the disassociating the team folder. So if you just click on the three dots over here, you will get to see the disassociate team folder. So by doing so, you can disassociate this team folder from this specific project. And if in case you want to delete the folder, that can also be done from this page. So apart from this, we have other options. If in case you want to create any specific file or a folder within the documents module of projects, that can also be done. So you have a new option over here. Just click on it and it will give you a list of options. So you can create a folder, Zoho Writer, Zoho Sheet, Zoho Show for your presentation. And you will also be able to upload files or folders or import files or folders from cloud. So all these options are available within this integration. So within Zoho Projects and Zoho WorkDrive integration, we have all these options which we discussed right now. The next interesting integration which we will be discussing is about Zoho Projects and Zoho Meeting integration. So online meetings are, it has become famous after the COVID, so after the lockdown, right? So entire nation was shut down and we were working from home. So everything was remote, right? So in that case, this Zoho meeting was very useful so that we will be able to collaborate with our team. We can schedule online meetings so that we could stay on track in related to projects. So even in our case, we were connected with our team using Zoho Click and Zoho Meeting, and we were discussing about all the work related topics. So everything was done using Zoho Click, Zoho Meeting. So this integration will help you to discuss about your project and also about your day-to-day activities so that you don't miss any activity and you all stay on the same page. So we have the benefits of this integration listed here. So you will be able to conduct online meetings. You can also schedule video and screen sharing. You can invite users outside your Zoho Projects team. And you can also record and share meetings. And all the recordings of the meeting will be available within Zoho Meeting. So as Priyanka showed you these options earlier, I will not show you all the options right now. I'll just show you where you can see the Zoho Meeting options within Zoho Projects. So by integrating these both, you'll get to see these options in few of the areas within Zoho Projects portal. So I'll just show where you will see these options. So before that, to integrate Zoho Projects with Zoho Meeting, you have to go to Zoho Projects page, the setup page, and under Marketplace Zoho Apps, you will have Zoho Meeting option. So there you will get to see the Zoho Meeting, and once you hit on Configure, you will be able to integrate Projects and Meeting. So once you have integrated both the applications, you will be able to schedule meetings within Zoho Projects, and all the notification related to that meeting will be pushed in the feed section of Zoho Projects, so that you can just go to the feed section and quickly start the meeting from the projects portal itself. So let me quickly take you to the Zoho Projects page. So once I have integrated projects and meeting, I'll get to see this option, discuss through meeting within the projects portal. So under the discuss tab of the projects portal, discuss through meeting will be available, and I can schedule the meeting, or I can also click on meet now option to create a meeting instantly. So apart from this, we do have the option under the global ads section. So once I hit on this plus icon, I will get to see the meeting option over here. So from here also, I will be able to schedule a meeting. And apart from that, within the calendar module, I can just click on add activity option. And from here also, I will be able to create a meeting. So apart from these options which I showed you, if I want to quickly connect with my team members, all right, to discuss about a specific task, or to discuss about a specific issue, which is a very critical issue. In that case, what I can do is I can just quickly go into any project for that matter. And I'm just going to the task module. And I just want to discuss with Rishi. So Rishi is the owner of the specific task. And I want to quickly discuss few things about this specific task. What I can do is I can just quickly click on this and schedule a meeting over here and discuss about this specific task. The same applies to issues also. So if in case I want to quickly go and schedule a meeting related to a specific ongoing issue, which is a very critical issue. In that case, I can just click on that issue. And the meeting option will show up over here also. Okay, excuse me, because the meeting option is not showing up over here for some reason, but you will be able to create a quick meeting for that also. So by doing so, you will be able to get into a call or a meeting immediately to discuss about the task or an issue and resolve it then and there. So projects integration with Zoho Meeting will help you to collaborate with your team efficiently, to discuss about your project related activities, and to discuss about the ongoing task or any issue which has to be taken care immediately. So yes, so we have discussed about three major integrations which we have with Zoho Projects in the workplace application. So the first one was Zoho Click, second was Work Drive, and the third one was Meeting. So these are a very useful integration which will help you to collaborate with your team very easily and very efficiently, and helps you to work on your project and task without any delays. So I hope this was informative, and over to you, Priyanka.
Thank you so much, Maria. That was really, really informative, and nobody here can deny that, can we, guys? All right, so I just have a very quick integration that I would like to show you from Zoho Mail. I'll be really, really quick about it. Just a moment. Sharing back my screen. Yeah, I hope my screen is back again. Yes. Okay. So here, in this particular integration that I'm wishing to show you is from Mail, you can integrate with projects where you can create your task, your issues, you can search for a task, you can add comments, attachments, and again, you can also integrate with the task and calendar that we have in the suite of application under Zoho Mail. That is something I want to quickly show you. So here in the Mail application, Mail doesn't just come as an inbox, it comes as a suite of application on the left side, starting off with Mail, Calendar, Tasks, Notes, Contacts, Bookmarks, and Resource Booking. All of this comes with Zoho Mail, okay? Here, if I wish to create a task in projects, I can do that using the e-widget on the right side here, okay? I'm going to create a task. Let me just close this. Okay. I'm going to click on add, and I already created a project under the name Roadshow. Okay. And I'm doing a roadshow for my company and I wish to do some promotions maybe. So I want to create a task in the name of promotion, and it's for social media, etc. And who's the owner? It's going to be Rebecca. And the start and the end date is something I'm going to choose. Okay, so that's going to be the promotion dates, and priority may be high. Okay, and if I want to add attachments, I'm allowed to do that using the add attachments on the bottom, and I'm going to save this. Okay, so this is done. So here again, I'm allowed to add comments to this particular task saying what sort of promotions I'm wishing to do, I can fill that up here in the comments, etc. And in the attachments again, I am allowed to bring in any sort of attachment that I wish to drop it as a file here. Okay. So we saw how you can add an attachment, how you can add comments, and how you can add tasks right within your inbox. So here you have an option to navigate to the actual product, which is the projects, by using this particular section. When I click on this, I'm brought into the particular task that I've created inside projects. Here I can go and make changes if I want. I can change status. I can make any change that I'm allowed to make in the particular task. Okay. And this is one integration. The next is in the suite of application that mail offers you, you have task here as well. Okay. So let's say you are creating task in Zoho Mail and you're creating task in Zoho Projects. So how would you go about it? How would you manage it all? Is here we provide you a unified view. Can you see on the left side, you have a unified view. Clicking on that, you will be able to see the tasks that you've created throughout the Zoho app, Zoho Projects, CRM, Connect, People, in whatever apps that you created your task, it will be reflected here for you to manage it all right within one platform. Here, can you see? We created a task that is being reflected here as creatives. Let me just reload this for it to be reflected here. Just a moment. You also have calendar where you can sync your calendar as well. So here you can see promotions, right? We created a task in the name of promotion that is reflected here under task, under Zoho Projects, inside the Zoho Mails task portal itself. Okay, that is one integration with task inside the suite of application that Mail offers. You also have calendar. Here you can go to the calendar, go to settings, and there you have app calendars available for you. Here you can select the org and you can choose, for projects, you can choose Zoho Projects and you can choose subscribe. Once you choose subscribe, you will be able to see the task you've created with the due dates being reflected in your calendar here. So once you create that, you will be able to see the events being reflected in your calendars as well. So these are some of the integration that I wish to show you here. So we saw how you can utilize the integration using Mail, Task, and Calendar. So these are suite of application that comes along with Zoho Mail. Okay. And so that's a wrap for today's session, but I'll meet you all in the next session. So until then, it's a bye from the whole team. Thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye.